ashes to ashes, dust to dust. May God have mercy on the soul of this man.
Man? Did he say man? There wasn't a man in that box. That were a monster.
And God won't have mercy on his soul either, because Edward Hyde never had a soul.
Edward Hyde, you have been buried in an unmarked grave like a common murderer. Let no man mourn your passing. Cover the grave.
Nanny, was Mr. Hyde really true? And was he really a monster? Tell us, Nanny, tell us. Please, Nanny.
Well, yes, it is a true story. And yes, he really was a monster. You see, I used to work for Edward Hyde a long time ago. But perhaps I shouldn't tell you any more.
Go on, Nanny. Go on, please.
Well, not only was Edward Hyde a murderer and a monster, he was also two men.
2 men? How can anyone be 2 men, Nanny?
Hush, boys, you'll see. You'll see. But first, we must go back to the house where I worked as a young housemaid for a certain Dr. Henry Jekyll, one of the finest men in all of England. As I remember, it was his birthday.
Well, Henry, a very happy birthday indeed, and your future. May it be even more prosperous and successful.
To Henry.
To Henry.
My dear friends, thank you. From the very depths of my heart.
Well, Henry, you're a man with the world at your feet. All of England has come to know of your brilliant achievements. So tell us, what will you do next?
I cannot give you the exact details yet, but it has to do with the workings of the human mind.
But, my dear Jekyll, you're with trusted friends here. Not a word of what you tell us will escape this room.
Oh, do tell us, Henry. It all sounds fascinating.
Very well, then, I'll tell you something of it. I have a theory that the human mind is made of 2 parts. One part good, and the other part evil. And that throughout the lives of all human beings, there is a constant battle between the 2 parts. Good against evil.
My dear Jekyll, I'm afraid I just cannot agree with you. It's my opinion people are born good or born bad. Simple as that. Mark my words.
The truth is that neither of us knows. But just suppose that I'm right. Just suppose. And that by the use of drugs, it was possible to separate good and evil.
And then what, Jekyll? What purpose would it serve?
Don't you see? We just might be able to remove the evil from man. The creation of the perfect human being. A being without the influence of evil. A whole society based only on good.
What are you saying, Henry? You've taken leave of your senses? I've never heard of such balderdash and poppycock in my life. They're absolute rubbish.
Happy birthday, Dr. Jekyll, from us all. None of us could work for a finer master than you in all England. God bless you, and many happy returns.
Happy birthday,
Henry.
What a lovely evening.
Yes, Henry, delightful night. Thank you.
Well, good night, Henry. Charming evening, huh? Charming. But, I'd put all those mad notions of good and evil aside. It won't work, you know. Dangerous, too.
I'll bear it in mind. Good night, and thank you. You are good friends. Our good friend Lanyon wants proof, eh? He doesn't think we are a mixture of good and evil. Now, the last of the ingredients. Lucky to find it. You are about to witness a miracle. Only your eyes will see what might indeed frighten the devil himself. You're a lucky man, Jekyll. A good doctor, born rich, wanting for nothing, able to help the sick and the poor, at last, on the brink of a discovery that will astound the world. If this experiment works, I will have separated the two parts within me. It will free my evil nature and leave me with my good self. That should put an end to Lanyon's scorn once and for all. If I fail, then I will die, and you alone can tell. God help me. Make it work.
Now, we must bring back Dr. Jekyll. And whatever I do, I will always have a safe, secret place to escape to and hide. Hyde! Yes, that will be my name. Edward Hyde. Free at last. Now I can do as I please. If only they knew. If only they knew. But you know, don't you? Can you hear me, Dr. Jekyll?
Yes, I can.
I have an important task for you, Jekyll. First, I want you to write a will, leaving all your money to me. Should anything happen to you, like disappearing...
You're a monster.
Do as I say, Jekyll. Obey your stronger self. I command you.
To whom it may concern, this is the last will and testament of myself, Dr. Henry Jekyll. In the event of my death or disappearance, Mr. Edward Hyde will be my sole beneficiary.
You see, something terrible was happening to Dr. Jekyll. Hyde was taking over Jekyll's mind and his fortune.
What a horrible man, Nanny. Did Hyde do more bad things?
Yes, he did, again and again. But each time he would disappear afterwards, and no one knew who he was or where he went. Except, of course, Dr. Jekyll. Poor man, he works so hard. He needs a good holiday, if you ask me.
Annie, don't touch that.
I only wanted to clean up, sir.
Don't you know to leave my study alone?
No, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to upset you, sir.
You touch nothing in here. Understand? Nothing.
Yes, Dr. Jekyll. I'll remember, sir. Nothing.
Tell Poole I want all the servants assembled immediately. From now on, I'll supervise the cleaning of my study.
Oh,
Yes,
Doctor.
One more thing. From time to time, an associate of mine who is helping me will come to visit, a Mr. Edward Hyde. I may not always be here when he calls, but I want him to have the freedom of my home and my study.
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Treat him as you would me. He won't disturb you. In fact, he will have his own keys to come and go as he pleases. Otherwise, the door of my study will be locked. Poole, I want this hand-delivered to my friend, Mr. Utterson, the lawyer.
Very good, sir.
Oh, dear God, what have I done? What have I done?
Come in.
A letter for Mr. Utterson from Dr. Jekyll. Make sure he gets it, won't you?
Very well. I'll see to it. A letter for you, sir. Personal, from Dr. Jekyll.
Ah, thank you, guest. Good grief.
What on earth's the matter, sir?
This is Jekyll's last will and testament. He's left everything to a complete stranger. A certain Edward Hyde.
Hyde.
Extra, read all about it. Young girl murdered. Mystery killer disappears again. Extra, read all about it. Young girl murdered.
Did you hear that, Enfield? Another murder. When will it all end?
Goodness knows. The police seem powerless. The brute seems to vanish into thin air. Not even a clue.
Yes, shocking business.
Have you ever noticed that door before?
Yes. Why do you ask?
There was a nasty incident one night. I was coming home late, stopped at a pub to warm up.
Get out of my way! Two beers, lovely. Bottoms up!
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Stop me if you dare!
Boy, come back here!
A few of us chased him to that door, where he disappeared.
But that house...
That house belongs to a monster who would attack women and old men, a devil of a man. I saw him do it myself.
You must be mistaken.
No, there's no mistake.
What do you know of this fiend you speak of?
An evil creature. He has a fearful face and cares little for his fellow man.
Do you know his name?
Yes, I found out later by chance. It's Edward Hyde.
Edward Hyde?
Yes, Hyde. Not much of a name either, eh?
Enfield, it could be the name of the very devil himself.
Well then, what brings you here?
A matter of common interest. Our old friend, Henry.
Ah, yes. I'm getting very tired of this nonsense he talks. Good and evil, two parts to the mind. It's all balderdash, you know.
I must confess, it rather spoilt my evening the night of his birthday. Quite frightening, really.
Precisely. And it's all such unscientific rubbish. I find it disagreeable.
You don't see any value in this experiment?
Absolutely not. It's impossible. We might as well try to fly to the moon. Impossible. But how can anyone expect to separate the good and evil in man?
I know, a ridiculous suggestion. By the way, did you ever meet a friend of his? An Edward Hyde?
No, never heard of him.
I'm sorry, sir. Dr. Jekyll must have gone out.
With Mr. Hyde?
I don't rightly know, sir. Mr. Hyde has his own keys. He comes and goes all the time. But we see little of him in this part of the house. Is there a message?
No, I'll call again. I would like to meet him, one way or another. I'll catch him if I have to stay out in the cold all night.
Mr. Hyde.
It's me. What do you want?
I'm an old friend of Dr. Jekyll. My name is Utterson. I'd like to come in and talk to you and Jekyll.
Jekyll's away from home. How did you know me?
He spoke of you.
That's a lie. I know he doesn't talk about me.
Be good enough to tell Jekyll I called.
It's as well we met. As Jekyll's solicitor, you may want to contact me sometime.
Poor Utterson. What am I doing to my friends? If only they knew.
Dr. Jekyll? Dr. Jekyll? Dr. Jekyll, it's Annie. I've brought you morning tea.
Leave it there, Annie. I'll get it in a minute.
Will I bring you morning tea, sir? Oh, I'm glad he wasn't up there with the doctor. I got a real fright, I did, seeing him here this morning in the house.
He gives me the creeps. I can't see what the master wants with him.
I never saw such an ugly face.
Like the devil himself. Mark my words, love. There's something terrible going on in this house.
The longer we live together, the harder it is for me to control Hyde. If Hyde takes over my body as well, I will have to give up all the good things of my life, all my hopes for the future. As Hyde, I have no friends. I'm hated and feared. My double life is becoming impossible. I cannot continue as Hyde. I must choose my better self. Be rid of him forever.